Are you rolling? Oh, okay.
In the beginning, Trent was here, and we had comments at the beginning, and the timer is working, and I'm not wearing my glasses, and I have a beer. I think Trent has a beer. You know, one of these days, guys, I'm just going to actually start the show, and I really won't be wearing my glasses, thinking I'm wearing my glasses. Or my hat. You know, one of these days, guys, I'm just going to actually start the show. Echo. It's going to happen. Ooh, I should probably put these bad boys on so I can see, or you can see me.
In crypto, speed matters, but trust matters more. At Caleb & Brown, you're never on your own. We connect you with your own personal broker and a 24/7 team, ready to help you buy, sell, or swap over 250 digital assets with one flat, transparent fee. No spreads, no slippage, no hidden costs. Get the best market prices through deep, aggregated liquidity executed by our professional trading desk. Your funds are secured with institutional-grade cold storage for total peace of mind. Track every move in real time with our intuitive client portal, anywhere, anytime. Whether you're trading as an individual, trust, or business, we give you speed, security, and peace of mind. Thousands of clients in over 100 countries already trust Caleb & Brown. Visit calebandbrown.com and start your personalized crypto journey today.
Yes, it's Trent. I am back. What's up, guys? Welcome into another episode of Blockchain Brew Show. I am your host. He's your host. He's back. That was his voice. Smash that.
That was not my voice.
If you like hearing Trent say our disclaimer, smash shit in your face like this. Also, if you want to hear the subscribe bell, you got this. Like that. You can find that bell in that corner over there on YouTube. We'll also look at over there in Rumble. I'm also wearing my Pluto Alliance shirt, guys.
Hey.
Today. And thank you for tuning in. Trent, thank you for figuring out the comments. So we figured it out, guys. I just didn't have them turned on, and I missed the ability to this button over here. It's a C shape for comments, and it was checked X, and I just needed to check it on. But you know, this is how we live and learn. We figure these problems out together, and I'm just excited to be able to see you today, because you know I was pretty lonely yesterday. Oh, we have Miss Quick. What's up, Miss Quick? What's up, Daily? What's up, Amelia? What's up, D Not You? What's up, Real Meta Crypto? What's up, DZ? What's up, D Not You? What up? Hey guys. So today, I know I'm gonna make Trent a little jealous because he always beats me in the hydration category. But today, I win. I already know I win.
Wait, you win no matter what you pull out right now. Don't pull out your wiener. That's not what
I was gonna say. Pull what out? Well, regardless, Trent.
That's for T-Square's personal OnlyFans.
This is the best beer I've ever seen. I wasn't actually supposed to buy this beer because I spent a lot of money on beer today, but it's good. No, it's not a beatbox. It's even better than a beatbox. Besides, beatbox is a girly drink. But here we go. Ready? Bam! Check it out. It's a matchless Hop Tricks.
Okay.
Hop Tricks. Look at the cereal bowl, guys. Cereal bowl Tricks. It says
One of
fruity.
those milkshake IPAs. I hate those things.
It says fruity IPA, naturally flavored with hops. Guys, it's a Tricks one. It says drink matchless beer. Hop Tricks fruity Indian pale ale. Hops Centennial, El Dorado, Mosaic, and Topaz. Grain is a Pilsner flaked oats. The description is silly rabbit. Tricks are for the adults. That's so great. Brewed and packaged with matchless Tumwater, Washington. Product of the USA. Store cold, drink fresh. 1 pint, 16-ounce fluids, alcohol by volume, 6.4 ABV. Label art, Missy Maxwell art. Tumwater made, man. You can't beat it, man. It's Tricks, guys, for adults. It's so great. I love it. It's one of my favorite cereals. and you're gonna get a good ASMR pop out of this. Tricks.
Those are all good hops, and it's it has flaked oats in the brewing, which means it's gonna have a creamy mouthfeel. But man, fruiting an IPA, like what a way to ruin a good beer.
Hey, you know what? I bet you it's not gonna be ruined, and I think that I might need to give you one. So well, I don't know. I might not want to waste it on you, but it's gonna be good. We're gonna get ASMR pop. I also like the top too. You guys can't tell it's gold color. Most beer tops are silver. Makes me think of like the 1990s Diet Coke, early 2000s. ASMR pop. Not too loud. Not too loud. Give me the aroma. That smells good.
Well,
fruity.
Today, I came home. I came up here early from the church because
you love me.
Yeah, and I love the brew crew. The last couple of days, guys, I was, had a surprise visit from some friends that I haven't seen since 2021. So I had to do that. So because I've been gone, I stayed home, or I came home early from church today. I am probably going to go back over to the church later. So because of that, I just have a water.
That's not why, guys. He's out of beer. It's
he
gave it all his friends.
That is why I just brought home beer. That is why I just brought home beer from Anaheim. But
you really? Then why? How come you don't have any liquor in your cabinet that you normally have? Yeah, he's gone, man. You see that? He's laughing. That's a getting caught in the cookie jar.
only because we clear off that shelf from time to time. But I also have an Archer beef stick for what it's worth.
Trent,
slap you with my beef stick.
I'll slap you with something. But, I heard something disturbing today. Actually, I had a couple of different things.
Yeah.
So I was listening to Joe Rogan, and this two tequila companies got sued for not actually using agave in their plant. Do you know what the two companies they were? Well, one is Don Julio, which I was very flabbergasted by because I thought they probably would have been the ones that were using tequila. They're using like potato or something. And, then you got to wonder if it's actually them doing it intentionally or somebody's just being lazy, like, screw those guys. They got too much money. We're just going to be lazy, And then that was disturbing. The other company, I think it was like Three Amigos, or something like that. I could be wrong on the other one. I only knew Don Julio by like off the bat like that. And then the second one that I found disturbing, Trent, was they were talking about this bartender, and what he would do is he'd buy all the best, high-end whiskeys and tequilas and have one bottle on each shelf. And then he would pour out the bottles and put cheap-ass vodka, cheap-ass whiskey in there, and then give it to people and tell them there's the goods. And then, it'd be marked up.
Mm-hmm.
Like, really? People do that? I'd be so...
Oh, yeah.
I'd be bummed, man. I'm like, really?
Yeah.
Mixing it up,
Yeah,
I'd want the high end. I'd pay for the high end.
Right. Well, guys, let's jump into some crypto news. We do know that the House just sent the bill to Trump's desk to reopen the government, and Trump signed it, and it looks like we're getting a good market reaction from it so far. Jeb just tweeted earlier that if Bitcoin loses 100K after the government reopens, then it's probably a sign it's going to slide lower. So it's more important now than ever that that we hold above 100K. And I mean on daily and weekly candles, like, another flush out to wick underneath, like I don't really want to see that, but I think we can still be okay. But so far, we're reacting pretty nicely, and we'll unpack that more when we get into the chart segment. But, guys, I do have some interesting news to cover with you guys, because, when I saw my friends this weekend, the guy, there are a couple, but the guy works for SoFi. And he doesn't work, like, in the financial department, but he does coding for them, like, for their app development. And so he was telling me I had already seen the headline, but he was saying that let's see here. Did they actually? Okay, so I don't think this is live yet, but he was saying that he thinks it'll be live this month. And so here's the article.
The Grand Commission said Trump just signed the reopen.
Right.
Oh no, wait. Well, yeah, Trump just signed the reopen. Government, we should start to go up soon.
Right. So SoFi Bank becomes the first and only nationally chartered bank to launch crypto trading for consumers. As crypto ownership continues to grow, SoFi is expanding its one-stop shop to become the first and only nationally chartered, FDIC-insured bank to offer crypto trading to consumers on a platform built with bank-grade safety and stability. What is bank-grade safety anymore,
Stability.
San Francisco Business Wire, SoFi Technologies, Inc., NASDAQ ticker SoFi, the one-stop shop for digital financial services, today announced the launch of SoFi Crypto, becoming the first and only nationally chartered bank where consumers can bank, borrow, and invest, and now buy, sell, and hold crypto all in one place on a platform they trust. With SoFi Crypto, members will be able to buy, sell, and hold dozens of cryptocurrencies, including Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Solana, on a platform built for both first-time and experienced crypto investors and users. SoFi Crypto's phased rollout starts today and will become available to more members over the coming weeks. Today marks a pivotal moment when banking meets crypto in one app, on a trusted platform and driven by our core mission to help our members get their money right, said Anthony Noto, CEO of SoFi. I believe blockchain technology will fundamentally change every way finance is done throughout the world by making money movement faster, cheaper, and safer, while opening new ways for people to borrow better, invest better, and spend and save better. It's critical to give our members a secure and regulated way to step into the future of money. As the first and only nationally chartered bank to launch crypto trading to customers, we are uniquely positioned to drive this innovation and set a new standard built on security, stability, and transparency. SoFi Crypto gives members a platform with bank-grade stability and security, a single integrated app, education, and accessibility. SoFi Crypto launches at a time when interest in digital assets is at an all-time high. Is it, though, among retail? I'm not so sure about that. With owners doubling in 2025, or with ownership doubling in 2025. This shift in how people manage and invest their money has created a growing demand for secure, stable, and regulated platforms. Data shows 60% of SoFi members who own crypto would prefer to buy, sell, and hold their crypto with a licensed bank over their primary crypto exchange. A clear signal of the confidence consumers place in regulated institutions and SoFi's unique position to meet this demand head on. So I think we're going to see, Crypto.com and and Coinbase like starting to make moves to get. Well, we have already seen this, after the last, Fed announcement.
Transforming up to crypto.com, guys.
Huh?
You're getting the crypto.com bug.
I think that we're going to see them start to, as SoFi is making this move toward crypto, I think we're going to see crypto.com and Coinbase make a move toward chartered banking as well, because they've got to, that's a lot of customers, that's a lot of holders that are going to be moving over to SoFi. Maybe I do something about that, and I believe they will. So yeah, this is interesting stuff. SoFi had launched crypto trading a few years back, and then they removed it. They removed it because, the regulatory environment under Joe Biden's administration was just so unfriendly toward crypto. And so SoFi literally had to walk back their launch of crypto trading a few years ago. Now the environment is so much more friendly to crypto under Trump that and I'm not the biggest Trump fan in the world. Some of you guys know that. I don't know. He's probably playing 3D chess, but it seems like he's screwed the market at almost every turn this year. But the regulatory environment is very much more friendly under his administration, and so we're seeing SoFi carry on with what they wanted to do a few years ago. The real reason this is important is because it really is now the first regulated bank to offer crypto trading. And, this is one of those things that just, he says you don't want infinity Hajeets. I don't know what that means. The reason why this is important is because it's another foot forward to critical adoption and also liquidity and we're going to see a lot of institutions follow suit. We're going to see Morgan Stanley follow suit. We're going to see Goldman Sachs follow suit. We're going to see other we will probably see Charles Schwab follow suit and offer crypto in people's in people's estates and their nest egg of wealth, that's held in traditional rails. So guys, this is I really do believe this is the first of some really, really, really big dominoes falling in the traditional finance space where crypto adoption comes in. So this is, that is big stuff. So I'm going to come over to Bitcoin and we're going to start some charting. It's an H1B reference, man, and T-Square missed it. I also don't know. I'm sorry. I also don't know what H1B is. I probably live under a rock, but yeah. What's up, Rant and Events? And what is up, La Grande Commission? The Great Commission, man. The Great Commission. Good to have you in here. If you haven't already, I do have a second channel that's focused on faith and prayer and worship and the Bible. I'm actually T-Square, I'm saying this because we got La Gran Comisión in here. It's the Great Commission in Spanish. And so I was telling him about my other channel real briefly. No, I do not know what H1B is.
Those are the visas, Trent.
Huh?
H1B are the visas.
The visas.
Yeah, the government, employees being brought over green cards.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right, got you. Well, yeah, you want to take over the? Well, I'll chart first, and then
I'll do
La
like
Grande
a liquidity.
Commission. I'll paste that channel in here in a minute. Um, let's see.
I would check out the liquidity first, Trent, if you
Oh,
want.
yeah, go for it. Go for it.
Which apparently I don't have open. I thought I had it open.
Oh, you're good. Let's see.
Coin glass. I'm gonna add myself to screen.
So La Grande Commission, I on my other channel, I'm starting this. It's not really my other channel. Like I don't have to. There's a lot of the work that I don't have to do because like my wife is really involved with that one, and our friends are really involved. So, anyways, yeah, XRP ETF should be approved tomorrow. But one thing I'm doing on my other channel is I'm going to. There's 150 chapters in the Bible that cover the end times, the day of the Lord, the return of Jesus, the millennial reign, and I'm going to teach one chapter a week, and it'll take 3 years to cover, actually. And a really interesting thing. Well, we're not from Georgia. I'm from Southern California, and T Square is up in Washington.
Yeah, we both
But,
work remotely for a Georgia company.
for BitBoy. But so yeah, that's gonna take 3 years to cover. And a really interesting thing I was talking about with my friends this week is how I think from like a biblical end times perspective, I think that crypto is going to appear to eliminate poverty in the earth for a while, like literally eliminate poverty, and money and liquidity will be accessible to everyone. That anyone's basic needs, even like housing and heck, let's even just say basic recreation. Like, I think that the money problems of the world will appear to go away for a moment under the Antichrist reign. And I think that, I think that it will be in preparation for the Antichrist to reign terror on the earth. But, now I say that, but look, I'm not saying all of crypto is in one basket with that. No pun intended. Like, I don't think that the Antichrist will be using Bitcoin or Cardano or things that are just way too decentralized to fit that sort of mission. Like, it's going to be
Yes, Jesus is king. I agree with you.
it's going to be a CBDC or WorldCoin sort of technology that's used for that.
Maybe like BitToken.
Yeah, I don't know.
Your BitToken, Trent, that's the hit network token.
Oh, I forgot about
Yeah, so we're gonna jump into liquidity. Guys, here we are right now. We still have hot numbers around 100. We did come down and take a couple of those suckers out. And then we also have some suckers right above us at 102, 103, and 104. If I'm going to guess, it'll probably come up, absorb all this, have a few more longs open up, and then come down and take out the longs again. That's just what I'm guessing. So maybe we'll get a pump tomorrow, and then we lose it the weekend, going into the weekend.
La Grande Commission. I put my link to that other channel in the description.
If you also want to sub to this channel too, you could do that also.
Oh, I don't know why I thought he was a subscriber. Have you not seen him before?
Nope.
Oh, well, also, if you want to become sub number 632, you would be subscribing to the most hydrated crypto community on YouTube, and you would touch T-Square right in his banana zone, which happens to be his heart.
I never knew Trent was going to do that till one day he just made that up on the fly.
Muffhead, ADA holders are not going to be down with the Harlot Babylon and the Antichrist Empire.
They might
by and
be.
large. I mean, it's many of them will, obviously, but you know, I think a lot of them won't.
Ben coin.
Yeah, I know.
So we have a lot more liquidity, guys, just above our heads. The likelihood of us going up and snagging that before we decide to come back down is higher. We could go high, lower, make more of these bad boys open up, and then come back and eat them. That's also a possibility. We're gonna take a look at the weekly. The weekly time frame shows a lot more pressure to the downside. A lot more pressure to the downside. We're targeting 99 range, and I'm fairly confident we're gonna come and get this at some point. I'm fairly confident. Trent calls me crazy, but you guys, I have said it again and again and again and again and again. I am bearish for now. For short term to like midterm, like next, give me like a month and a half, and I'm bearish for.
I'm targeting 115.
I also think 115 is we have a fat liquidity spot right there too, but I don't think if we only hit 115, Trent, that's a lower high.
Well. Or it's a new uptrend.
No,
No, well,
that'll be a lower high.
No.
It will be on the monthly.
If we stop.
No, I'm gonna look at the gems. You look at the monthly. Guys, we'll check out the biggest losers and gainers today. Elizos was one of the bigger winners we had yesterday. Bob. Oh my goodness. No one tells Sarah about this coin. She'll be very upset. See, it's the top winner.
I don't see someone in here called Velocity of Money.
Zora is up today out of nowhere. One. There's really a token called One. Hey, Trent. Oh, Trent. Not good. Bliss isn't the biggest losers. Bless.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Is it Bliss or Bless?
Bless.
Well, am I the only one that calls it Bliss?
Yeah.
Oh. Booey. We got Aerodrome down 12%. Zcash had a little bit of rebound today, up 10%. Flanker's one of DZ's coins down. Amps down. Amelia is actually up 7% too. She's been in a couple of the winners lately. There was that teddy bear one. Trent, I was telling you about the B. The B. B. Giggle up 6%. Recall, the biggest loser. DZ, what the heck are you doing to me? You got Recall, Squid, and what was the other one I just said? Clanker, and they're all the biggest losers. Oof. Hey, there was a Beck down in the biggest losers. It's only at 6% though. Helium's up 5%. Caspa is up 4.5%, just barely making it in there. Monero making a stride. Blue AI. I think Blue AI though, you called that one though, DZ. So you know you're 1 out of 4, so it's okay. You're making comebacks. We're gonna get back into the charts right now. Trent, did you look at the weekly?
Yes, I'm looking at it right now. You can throw me up.
Okay. I'm throwing Trent up, guys. What do you guys think about Linnea? Was that one of the ones I was just looking at yesterday that I threw up? I think our BitFi exchange shouted them out for a long-term scalp trade.
So here's how I'm feeling. Okay, on the 4-hour, I'm seeing an inverse head and shoulders. Here, I'll erase it and I'll draw it again for you.
Crypto Costa, I know exactly what was wrong between BitBoy and TJ, and I can't get into it on the channel. If you ever want to come talk to me in person, I will be more than happy to explain to you what happened.
Left shoulder, head, right shoulder. What do you think? Who do you think was in the wrong when it came to BitBoy and TJ? TJ was. But
I think it goes like this. They were both in the wrong. But
yeah.
But BitBoy owned the company.
Right.
He's the boss.
Right. Look, my I'm not gonna sidetrack the whole show with this just because we've done that, in the past. But my wife and I left the old company with him to help him start his new channel. I wrote scripts for him. I did all that. We made that decision not because Ben didn't make mistakes, but we made that decision because of principle.
Also,
Ben owned the company.
You know why Pluto Alliance failed? That's from PJ. 100%. He shut us down every single corner.
So, and my wife and I had when he was releasing his book, there was a paragraph in there titled it was about Trent and Molly, and how we took him to Joshua Tree and tried to get his mind off of what was going on, and we had like the only positive paragraph in his book. Like things were never yeah.
I wouldn't say either Pluto Alliance is dead because I am the Pluto Alliance manager, and we do have some money, but for it to be like raging like what it was, it's going to take a couple cycles for sure, which is super unfortunate. But we do have a plan set forth to get there. It's people want things faster in crypto, and I'm trying to keep it from dying.
Yeah, it was his mistakes were adjacent to that daily. It was it wasn't a nose and lines necessarily, but the Adderall for a former addict can end up being the same thing, and but he was in a very unstable, depressed headspace, and he could just never let go of what happened and start a new life, and that was the sad part. If he could have done that, he would have crushed it. Friends who has already bought. Oh, guys, we got a scammer in the chat. Welcome in.
Oh.
These guys usually come once the chat is over.
You want me to ban and delete the comment? He did it.
Yeah, you can.
One of the mods got him. Boom, nailed him. I know. Linnea, honestly, it's been a really long time since I've heard of this project. I'm currently, while Trent's looking at his thing, I'm gonna give you a quick rundown. Linnea. It does have some aggressive token unlocks coming up for it, so you do have to kind of keep that in mind. Linnea is a layer 2 built from principal strength of Ethereum and the entire ETH economy. Every aspect is designed that this product is ETH burn mechanics and capital efficient native yield, and its underlying Ethereum equivalent to Z-Tech amplifies the value. I mean, that's pretty cool. I mean, it sounds cool. I would read it more because I'm running out of time. Just the fact that it's a lower market cap, I would put it into like a higher risk reward. There's other layer 2s also. There's a lot of really good layer 1s out there. Now, if they can work with, but Ethereum already burns the token already. I mean, it does have a set supply. I don't know. I just don't know enough about it. I don't hear anybody really talking about it, honestly, besides you. So I put it in the category of I don't know. It looks okay for a layer 2.
Yeah.
I mean, do you have any thoughts on Linnea, Trent? And then you can do your charts.
I don't really have any thoughts on it. But hey, if you're onto something good, then good for you. Props. Crypto Costa says, I agree with that. If he moved on, he would have been fine. Instead, he just threatened the lawyers and judge. Yeah, he was manic. He was manic though. It was, like I don't think any of us can really understand like the why he was doing what he was doing unless we were in his headspace. It doesn't make it right, but when someone's manic, they do manic stuff, So anyways, Bitcoin on the 4-hour. I think that it's forming an inverse head and shoulders. Now, if it went lower, it would invalidate that. This right shoulder has to remain higher than the head, or this will get invalidated. So, it has to continue to close higher than the head down here. So,
That's
we
why
have this.
I'd be sorry, Trent. This is
Yeah.
kind of important. I should have interrupted you, but Legrand Commission said, I believe Linnea has been promoted by Altcoin Daily, and I just would want everybody to know: be very careful when you hear promotions from bigger crypto influencers on coins. I just want to point that out there in the chat.
Yeah, for sure.
Do you have any second thoughts on that?
Well, it's something that you guys have heard me say, before. Like, a lot of these guys are rich, not necessarily because they're good investors. And hey, like, some of them, and the majority of them are probably decent investors. Like, that's not what I'm saying, but the amount of money that
How they got money?
Right, the amount of money that crypto YouTube influencers make from their affiliate links. I mean, hey, I'll just should I just say how much we've totaled from BitFi, or
I don't care.
It's nothing.
Daily says Max Shills and Altcoin Dailies.
Yeah, it's nothing crazy. So it's just whatever. I mean, like, guys, we've made on this channel with less than 700 subs, we've generated $4,000 in commission money from the link with BitFi. And guys, if you just really think about that for a minute, and we've done most of that in like since August, I guess. But if you just really think on that for a minute, Crypto Lifer. And I think the guy's an excellent trader.
So if I see another post of his stupid Lambo, I'm gonna go throw a rock at it.
It's no knock on him as an investor or a trader. I think he's good. I think he's good at what he does. But what I'm saying is that a lot of YouTubers are not necessarily better investors or traders than some of the people that are in their own chat, and that goes for us too. Look, I think we have a certain level of expertise and a certain level of history in the market, and hey, time in the market beats timing in the market. The old adage. Like we have some stuff to share, or we wouldn't be doing it. But we sharpen each other in the community, and we're fully aware that there's going to be people in our chat that are. Cha Ra, for example, has been trading like gold and stocks like longer than I've been an adult. You know what I mean? So, hey, guys, people in our own chat are going to have some wisdom and some experience that we don't have. And that goes for all these other guys too. But Crypto Lifer, for example, if you do the math, he makes $800,000 a month from his Discord.
Just from his Discord.
That's
not including his Mexi.
Right.
That's not including his weeks.
Right.
That's not including all his Glowfin and all his other exchanges he makes.
Right.
That doesn't include his merch. That doesn't include his X. That doesn't include his YouTube.
Right.
Or Rumble if he does stream on Rumble. I have no idea. And
yeah.
Does he get any other ways of income?
I don't know. We've made $34 from YouTube. And a good chunk of that's from Daily.
Thank you, Daily.
We made $34 from YouTube, and 4,000 with our trading link. So you do the math. Like, YouTube itself is not where all these guys make money. Like, Crypto Lifer makes $800,000 a month off of his Discord because there's 8,000 people in there, and they're all paying $100 a month to be in his Discord.
Which will never charge you guys $100 a month.
No, but I promise you, I don't know that,
Daily Crypto.
I promise you that he's like, man, I need to start my YouTube channel, Daily Crypto. Exactly. Look. Okay. I promise you that Lifer makes way more than $800,000 a month. As crazy as that sounds, I promise you that he makes way more than that from his exchange links that people trade with. And from, if you total it all together, Mexi, BTCC, whoever else he works with, because you guys don't realize until you're on the back end of this. Maybe some of you do, but you guys don't realize that like they're going rate. Like we make 60% commission from trading fees. Like Lifer probably makes 70%.
You see what Crypto Costa said? Costa, sorry.
I can't believe Crypto Lifer makes money off chart patterns. Nothing against him. I follow him. Yeah, again, I think the guy's a good trader. I do.
Oh, he also makes money off of his monthly beginner courses he teaches.
Oh, yeah. That's true. Like, I think the guy's a good trader. Do not get me wrong. But I'm just saying, like, what YouTube does is it accelerates, it exponentially multiplies what a person ever could have done on their own. I'm just being honest. If you succeed at YouTube, that's what it does. And I had another conversation with AJ Wrights Crypto, and he told me that when he transitioned to his own channel, he said that he did the math from what Hit Network was making per video, and he said that this was, he arrived at these numbers just from like totaling in like what the company made in general from affiliate links, sponsorships, just everything that was going on, and then dividing that monthly income by the amount of videos that were put out for the month. And AJ was saying that he thinks it was about $60,000 per video that they were making. $60,000 per video, 3 videos a day. And AJ said that when he did that math, he said, that's when I realized that I was on the wrong side of the hustle. Because he was writing scripts, getting paid peanuts, while the company's making $60,000 a video. So anyways, hey, if you want to do
I also like Frankie Candles too, Crypto Costa. I think he's a good guy.
If you want to do daily crypto, or I mean, if you're good at technical analysis, maybe you want to work out an arrangement with the blockchain brew and get your own time slot. I don't know. Yeah. And then we can arrange some kind of what would you call it? Some kind of profit sharing agreement. But anyways.
Hey, thank you, subscriber 632.
Yeah. He says, La Gran Comisión says, I like Sam. Thank you for your guys' opinion on it. Good to find a crypto channel that's faith-based. Yeah.
I like Sam too, but he has a weird faith. I don't know what's going on. I think he believes in God. I think so, but he says some things. I'm like, what is he talking about?
He's like, LOL, I'll just drink in the background. That's what I feel like we do half the time. Anyways, guys, I do think we have this inverse head and shoulders printing on the 4-hour. And if you move this out to the daily, like, what I don't like is that stochastic RSI is, rolling over a bit. But, again, that can turn around. We are still above this bullish divergence on the stochastic RSI. When you draw the divergence, you have this lower low right here, and you have if you use the MACD to draw the divergence, you have this divergence on the MACD versus the price. So, and you have the same thing on the stochastic RSI. You don't have it on the RSI, but but that's fine. RSI divergences are not the only kind of divergence. So, yeah, that on the daily, what your potential here is a double bottom. So inverse head and shoulders on the 4 hour, potential double bottom on the daily. So, before we go short or turn our sentiment short, we have to ask ourselves if we've considered that this is a double bottom on the daily. Not only that, we have a death cross approaching on the daily chart where the 50 moving average is about to cross the 200. And guys, we know that tends to be a lagging indicator. Oftentimes, by the time it triggers, the bottom has already been set. So these are just some things that we have to consider before turning our sentiment to bearish or before going short. We have to at least consider them. It might not play out the way I'm saying, but we have to consider them. On the weekly, again, we're still holding this. We are below the 50 moving average right now, but we still have till Sunday to leave a wick underneath us, get a back above it, and then what would end up happening there is we will have created tweezer bottoms on the weekly. If we get above 104.4 by Sunday, which is not a hard ask. Government reopened. Look, closing above 104.4 on the weekly is not that hard of an ask. It's really not. And guys, we're still above this horizontal line of support on the weekly RSI that has held since it broke above it in January of 2023. So weekly RSI has not gone underneath 42.12 on the weekly RSI since January of 2023, and we've respected it here. We've respected it here, and we're still respecting it right now. I just an honest question: how are we going to break below it in the near term when weekly stochastic RSI is at 0?
I have an answer.
Where are we going to find the momentum? Weekly stochastic RSI is at 0. So where's the momentum going to come from?
To push us down?
Yeah.
Tariffs from the Supreme Court are resumed.
But that's really speculative, though. I mean, we don't know. It's hard to really pin down whether that's bullish.
China invading Taiwan.
Well, yes. Okay. China invading Taiwan. The
Ukraine war not ending, getting extended.
The United States invading
Israel bombing Hamas.
Yeah. The United States.
U.S. invading Nigeria.
Invading Venezuela. But look, and Israel bombing Hamas that would be after having reached an agreement. So yeah, all of those things could happen. But that's exactly my point, is that barring something like that, which I get it, that's not too crazy these days. But barring something like that, the stochastic RSI is showing us that right now the bears don't have something to pull momentum from in order to send the weekly RSI underneath 42.42.
I'm looking at your chart trend, and it looks like your Stokes, or not Stokes, the middle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the Stokes.
They haven't flattened out though to start like a reversal yet, like with the way you drew the blue circle.
Yeah,
they haven't quite fully plateaued yet.
That's fine. I mean, look, just go back and back test it. If you were to say that right here it hasn't flattened, then I guess you did fall a few more percent after that. But if you were to go right here and say, oh, it hasn't flattened yet. Well, once it did start to flatten, there was no significant increase in downward action on the price.
Hey, good job, guys, hitting again the likes up to the viewers.
So, I just
Oh,
and
super chat coming in.
oh, hey,
Look,
hey, thank you. I think the
Grant,
trend is about to change bullish. I agree. Great commission. I agree.
so this is where me and Trent are separate. So you guys get two opinions from this channel, two perspectives. So Trent is bullish. You're taking his corner. Now, on my corner, I'm sitting here looking at Market Cipher. Market Cipher with hike and a she candles, I am bearish. So on my end, my strength is coming down. My Stokes and RSI are coming down, and they're high. As well as the VWAP is below the zero line. We have a first little tick in the money flow with open doors to the downside on the weekly. Now the monthly also has a red dot and Stokes RSI strength coming down. Money flow just a little bit came down. VWAP did break down lower with DBSI saying 18 versus a 15. 2 week doesn't look good either. We are bouncing off the 21 though, but everything else to me still looks like it could be coming down for more price action to the downside. Now we will look at the weekly, or Trent's saying, and I'm not quite sure how to use the tool that blockchain backer uses, where you copy and pull things. But if this red X, I'll zoom it out. If this red X matches this red X right here, and it plays out, well, now we're 3 candles deep. We got 3 more candles deep, and we could have a few more, a little bit of downtrend. Like we're open doors to the downside here. We could get open doors to the downside and come get a trigger wave, and that would give us, a run up of to 130 to 140. That is possible for us to be able to do that if we can trade this get a little trigger wave going for us on the momentum wave. We could get a little run up from here to 136. That is possible. I'm just saying it hasn't shown me more evidence of it yet. Now the 5-day, we're getting a little closer. We haven't made 3 lower lows in the last 15 days, which is a pretty good sign. And the 3 days kind of wants to flip. It hasn't got there yet. Strength did flip a little. The Stokes did flip a little, which is good. DBSI says likelihood of us. What the heck? No way, Trent. No. Very bad sign, Trent.
What?
A yellow X on the 2-day.
Okay, but
that's manipulation. Big whales playing big games.
Sure, but how many yellow X's have not resulted in a huge dump?
Not very many on the larger time frames.
Well,
I mean, look at this. This is back going back a year. We've never had one. And red dot to the downside. Stokes are RSI going also to the downside.
Let's go back until we do find one.
Yeah,
that yellow X was at the bottom.
Okay, well, what about this one?
That yellow X was very much near the end of a downtrend.
Well, I don't like it. I tend to short these, and it could play into my thesis more so. What's the daily say? Oh, no! No, gosh, no, why? Why, goodness, gosh, why? A yellow X also on the daily?
Daily, I hope your wife's not on crypto YouTube then. She probably isn't.
Oh my gosh. No, yellow X on the daily? When was the last time we had a yellow X on the daily, Trent? That's not good, Trent.
I mean, that right there was at the bottom.
Yeah, but that was in the middle of summer. Okay, I guess this one's didn't play out. I guess this one's in November, but still. Actually, this is November. What day is this? Yeah, that would be kind of funny. This is November 21st, 2022. That was the bottom of the bear market, though.
I agree, Great Commission.
Okay, well, you know what? I still don't like it, Trent.
Like, look, on November 4th of last year, we bottomed, and then altcoins rallied, H-bar rallied 400-something%. Like, so, look, I mean, I know that was election reasons, but I don't think that we're getting a 400% rally. I think that we're going to extend the cycle into next year, but I think that we're going to have a good second half of November. I do.
I don't know how I feel about it. I'm not switching my tune, especially after tonight. I still think I'm leaning bearish. I think early next year will probably be our signal. Guys, if you haven't and you've already heard us talk about it, sign up for BitFi. No KYC, no VPN. You save 20% with your trading fees using our link. Now, if you're new to trading, we have just the deposit for you. You can deposit $100 and you get a $60 bonus, which is 60% of your money. Now, if you're a little more advanced, you can deposit $500 and get a $100 bonus. If you're more skilled, you can deposit $1,000 and get a $200 bonus. And if you want to go to the extreme levels, like you got the bug, you love trading, you can deposit the $5,000 and get a $1,000 bonus, but it has to be into your futures account for all of these, obviously, because we want you to trade with them. But we also have a coin and futures, which is like Cardano, Solana, XRP, Bitcoin, Ethereum. You can trade in those assets and you get paid in those assets. So your bag just gets bigger or smaller. Now, if you do sign up, be careful. Black Swan events are real. They are BITH, and they suck. So just keep that in mind. Also, there are White Swan events, and those are HEAVENs, and they just go straight up where you lift off, and it's great. Now, Trent, should I load up the Discord? Do you want me to load the Discord? I have the Discord actually ready. Come into the Discord. It is right here, but if I keep it right here, it gets all wonky, so I'm going to move it over here so you guys can see a little better. Bink. Okay, cool. We're in the Discord. Oh, nope, you can't look at that, guys. Sorry. I got to change it. You can't look at that. That's alpha. That's alpha for our group. So don't rewind it. So you come on over to our trading pairs. We're getting calls getting put out, right? Okay, the last one was 2 days ago. We haven't had any calls the last 2 days. So keep that in mind too, because these calls are aggravated by the top ROI traders over there on BitFi. So they don't always come because it depends if those top traders are trading. There was a call on Trump with an entry point of 7, 8, 2, 6, 2, 7, with a take profit at 9, 10, 12, and stop loss at 6, 6. And here it shows you a little thing what they're looking at. Well, hey, we're up over here. We come down, we break down to this range to this range, get entry in, and then you get along up to all the way up here. So that is some signals and some tools in here. Also, if you're trying to learn how to trade chart patterns like Lifer, you could come over here and be like, oh, this is what Lifer is looking at. Here's his chart pattern. This was kind of a wonky chart pattern, but then the same. It is a pattern.
Well, and you're getting an entry point, a stop loss, and several take profit levels on all of these signals.
Yeah,
you're getting swing signals, scalp signals, and market analysis. And the thing about this is that if you're a trader that needs to develop the discipline of letting your stop loss and your take profit do the work for you and having a plan when you enter the trade, then this is a good way to help yourself develop that habit. In order to access this, you have to start by becoming a channel member on YouTube at $9.99 a month. You can do that by just hitting the join button in next to the channel. So there you go on that. I do have to head back down to the church. So I will. Yeah. So I will.
You just tell Molly to walk?
For D Not You, I will give him a little mini Cardano spotlight. Just a brief reminder that no one can freeze their funds on Cardano or midnight. We had a little bit of Bybit.
Whoa, Daily! Let's drop it in a big bomb super chat.
Thank you, man. We much appreciated. Much appreciated. Yeah, so Cardano spotlight. We guys
That's true.
on
That's
midnight.
True,
Midnight or Cardano, like no one can freeze your funds. This continues to be the reason, along with liquid staking, and it continues to be the reason why Cardano is in a class of its own. Just in case you guys need new channel art, I could make you guys one for free. I do have some experience at it. Well, send us a DM on X, or send us a DM on X, or just email blockchainandbrew@gmail.com. blockchainandbrew@gmail.com. And what we'll do is we'll get you we'll put you into the Discord without you having to. I'll send you an invite link privately without you having to become a channel member, and without you having to pay for that. I know it's a small, piece of compensation for your work, but yeah, we appreciate the help. YouTube is a hard grind, and we're still small, and it's when we succeed, not if, but when we grow this channel into the tens of thousands of subscribers, like, I really do feel that it will have been us that did this, not just T-Square and I that did this, because no channel is better than its community. So
you should. Hey, Daily, do you want to become a mod for the channel, or do you not?
Oh yeah. I try not to ask people unless they want to, but let's see. Anyways, yeah, I forgot what I was going to say, but I got to go pick up my wife. So you guys should, chart some altcoins, stay hydrated, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Yeah, we need some more music too. Mix it up.
Yeah.
Mix it up, because we've had this tune for a while. So, all right, we need more music. Goodbye, Trent. All right, let's watch this. I'm going to throw it back on the screen. He's taking his phone. He hasn't taken it yet. We're seeing his house. There's a screen, guys, where the magic happens. Don't say anything. Don't. No, he's making us dyslexic.
Cat.
There's the floor. He has a laser beam. Hello, cat. What's your cat's name?
Dash.
Like the cartoon? Oh, I'm thinking Flash.
Sure. All right, bye.
How do you end it? All right, guys. Yeah, you got me for a while longer. What do you guys want to look at? Get those parts back up. Get in there. Get what's good. Oh, get what's good, man. Let's look at Uniswap, man. I've been crushing on Uniswap. I've been finding the sweet spot to trade. At least Uniswap is between 6 and 10 a.m. and I just don't lose any of my trades. It makes me feel like the smartest person on this planet. I doubled my portfolio today. I was like, no, not double. I was like 85% away from doubling it. I was stoked, man. Well, maybe I'm like, hey, 79. I lost a few extra bucks trying to trade in the mid-afternoon. Mid-afternoon, man, I struggle with. But I was on the 5-minute today, guys. Check this out. This is what I did, man. I got in my trade over at this blood diamond. And I put a short in there, and I rode that bad boy down from about $8.30 to, I probably closed it out like a little higher. Right here at $7.60. And I used 10x leverage, and I was like, boom, that's how we do it. I felt pretty good about that. Not always when I win, but when I do, it feels good. But when I lose, it also sucks. Ugh. So let's take a look at crypto. We got some awkward chop going on right now. Weird awkward uptrend chop. Respecting the 21 real good. On Uni, we're in a bull pennant right now. But Stokes are high, strength is low, trigger to the downside. Money flow is doing good, but VWAP's pulling us down. I feel bearish. I would short this, guys. Why would I short this? Because it looks like it hasn't felt. Oh, look, it just ticked down. Look at that. I'd be up in profit right now. Because the trigger wave to the downside, the money flow makes me feel like I have false hope. Like it makes me want to believe it's not over, but the strength and Stokes make leaning like it is, as well as a VWAP coming to the downside. I just feel negative. It's at $8. We might have to come back in a couple minutes. What's the 1 minute say? 1 minute says open doors to the downside. Ooh, yeah, and it fell below, rejected off the 21 minute. Yes, I would be feeling confident in a short right now. On the lower time frame, of course. On the 15 minute, we also have a doji candle trend reversal. Money flow is increasing, so it might not be a long-term short. Maybe. Strength doesn't look super strong. Stokes isn't kind of convinced, but the money flow is increasing. We shall see what happens. All right, on that note, let's go take a look at... What do you guys want to look at? Remember, it's better to give than receive. Yes, it is, the Grand Commission. I agree with you, good sir. What do you guys want to trade? Say? We've been looking at Say a lot for D.U. The 1 hour looks good. I like that. That looks like a breakup. EBSI says good. Strength coming up. Stokes RSI are low, but coming in. VWAP's looking good. Money flow is sticking up. Momentum looking good. Yeah, I would be a little. The only thing I'm concerned about is the 21, but this is something I would put a long in on the 1 hour. 15 minutes, kind of like iffy, but it hasn't flipped a red dot yet. Yes, a little swing up action and a little swing down action. So you do got a little bit of bearish divergence, just a little bit. Well, the 1 hour looks pretty good, though. The 4 hour looks really good with a nice trigger wave right there. I like that. That's a good green dot right there. You don't got bullish or bearish divergence. I would say I'm bullish to about 18.05 on Say from current price of 17.50. So almost 50-cent price action move on the 4 hour. If we could break up, we'll probably break up to possibly $19. Not bad. 12 hour is pretty nasty. I wouldn't trust it for like next 2 or 3 days going into the weekend. Look at avocado toast from Muffed. Man, I've been trying to find this on TradingView. Avo USDT. It's definitely fallen a lot on. We're at its last legs. If it falls, I guess it's not the last legs, but if you break this support zone, which has happened 2 times, we've ejected off of it. The next low would be 5.8. If we break that, it's going all the way back to the beginning. Now, what we got going for us at the moment on Avo is we do have a trigger wave to the upside. VWAP looks good. Stokes RSI and strength look good for a pump. Now, I don't know how big a pump, just the 1 hour, but we are in one. We have a little bit of a doji candle kind of going on. No bullish divergence. Stokes are low. Almost want to reverse. 12-hour looks like more pressure to almost the upside. Mid dot's not the worst sign in the world. We got the daily is bearish. The 2-day is also bearish. 3-day doesn't look good either. So the 1-day, 2-day, 3-day don't look good. They look like they're gonna be coming back down. It looks like it'll be coming back down to 4-6 on that time frame. Unless it rejects off this little bit of support it has, which it's done 2 or 3 times, but this candle kind of has me a little bit concerned. And a 12-hour. Looking at the 12-hour. 12-hour might pump to 113 before it gets rejected and goes lower if it does. That's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing a possible, we might get like one of these longer green candles come up to the 21, in the next day or two. And then following that, it will be rejected off the 21, going down to the next resistance zone. Oh, dude. Yeah, that's a scammer. See, that's why, yeah, get out of here, you stupid scammer, you scammer. Ban that foo. Now, guys, pre-sales are bad. I don't like pre-sales. I've never had good luck with pre-sales. Most people who rug the communities are involved in pre-sales, so don't do that. I have to head out. Good night, everybody. Subscribe to you and follow you guys' content. Hey, thank you so much for the Grand Commission. I appreciate you, man. Thank you for the super chat. You have a good night. Be blessed. How much longer do you guys have? You guys getting tired? Do not use his leaders. Good night. Are you out of here too? Do not you, or are you saying good night to Commission? You saying call it. Okay. Guys, thank you so much for showing up. Daily, thank you so much for the super chat. Much love. I feel it, brother, coming through. D not you. Have a good night, my friend. Thank you for tuning in. The Grand Commission, thank you for joining the part of the Brew Crew, being part of the most hydrated crypto community out on the interweb. I have all night, bro, but just go rest if you want to call it. It's been a good show. Hey, thanks, Dino. You maybe I will call it, man. I'm tired, dude. So tired. Oh, and they messed up my schedule still for Fridays. I don't know, man. I have to get up at 2:50 in the morning, like every Friday for an unforeseen amount of time. It's gonna be interesting. I don't mind modding. Is it up to you guys? I'm just following you guys and because you're okay. Thanks, not you. I'll make your mod next time we swing in. We that way we can get these pre-sale scammers. I've never even seen them before. This is like the first time during the show. What else do I have to have? Crypto Costa, thanks for tuning in, my friend. Always nice to see new faces that we haven't seen in a while. My pet, it's good seeing you too, my friend. My brother from another mother. I'm just scrolling up right now, trying to find everybody. Anthony Dents, what's up, dude? I haven't seen you in a hot minute. Based Philosophy Mom, thank you for tuning in. Daniel Ghazi, Nesquick, what up, what up, what up? Real Meta, thanks for tuning in. DZ, look at Toshi. I guess I should look at Toshi, huh? I didn't look at Toshi for DZ and ACLX. Okay, we'll look at ACLX and Toshi for DZ. I caught you guys late. Wyatt and I took the daughter to see Northern Lights. Took a nice drive out of the city for it. Hey, where do you live, man, to see the Northern Lights? I've seen them before. I'm out in Seattle. We don't get them very often. We're going to take a look at Toshi. D, not you. I mean, DZ. That looks good. I like that, man. Look at that strong wick above the 21. Bullish. Though it gave a lot of it back. Hopefully it can still step its way back up. The money flow has been increasing back here. I'm feeling good about this. I think it will continue. 1 hour. It's going to be a fighter, man. Money flow still increasing. Rob coming down strength. You can clearly see a curvature like a candy cane to the downside. 15-minute. Just trading sideways. Something's about to happen. Guess we'll have to wait and see. You know, it did look a lot better in the longer time frames. That wick up, but the 21's not getting any more momentum. This is what could happen with the DBSI being a 15, not super good. We can literally see the 21 run up to it while it's trade sideways and just fall through and come right back down. Momentum's coming down, curvature, VWAP. That's not very good in the 15-minute. The 1 hour, I wanted to say it looks better. There's some confusion going on here. Money flow is good. VWAP's coming down. But it's like this isn't above the zero line and this isn't below the zero line. So you're like, okay, well, net negative, right? There's curvature in this, but it hasn't fully clipped yet. So that's kind of like a net negative. You got the Stokes are red and the strings coming down. You're like, okay, that's okay, 2 negatives. But then you come over and Speed Colorado. Nice, man. And the DB side doesn't look super great. But the 4 hour looks really good because we got that nice huge wick, but then didn't get anything else. We'll have to wait and see. ACLX. ACLX. Did we pull this up the other day? Yeah, it's right here. Minnesota. Oh, nice, man. Ice fishing. I want to go ice fishing out there. We'll have to make a trip sometime with the whole brew crew. It'll be fun. Of course, we'll be on our tree when we do it. Red X short on ACLX. 15-minute. Actually looks pretty good. Wow, that's interesting. Why that 1 hour say short, but the 15-minute shows rounded bottom, momentum to the upside? This looks interesting. I actually might long this. Screw the short. I think that's a false signal. Get the F out of here. Where's the 5-minute say? 5-minute says we're good. Yeah, screw you, short. I'm longing this sucker. You know, I'd long it. Why the hell not? Looks pretty good. At least there's going to be some gains to go. 4 hours, nasty. 4 hours, it's coming down. Straight up. That's a short-term long. 12-hour is iffy too. Momentum to downside. View up kind of angling. Green dot, wick. Yeah, I think that's a false signal. Screw that signal. We'll figure it out. I would long it. Keep an eye on it. I would not go to sleep. I'd be watching it. I'm considering all these small pumps temporarily until we see what the hell happens with BTC. That bitch is bipolar LMAO. Yeah, right. Well, you guys hear Trent. He's bullish. I'm bearish, guys. So that's what you got. All right, we'll be back tomorrow, 7:30 Pacific Standard Time, guys. Stay blessed. I'm gonna go take a nap before I go to work in the morning. Peace out. Wow, Trent, what a show!